Have you ever noticed how uncomfortable peace can feel? I'm not talking about chaos, not overwhelmed, not the busy running from one thing to the next kind of life, but the quiet, the calm, the space, the feeling when everything finally slows down. And instead of relief, you feel this pull to fill it in, to do something, to find the next thing, to stay in motion because stopping feels uncomfortable. And that's because it's unfamiliar. I want to talk to you today about something that doesn't always get talked about enough: the transition between seasons. We spend so much time talking about how to get through the chaos, but we don't always talk about how to be when it's over. And if you're anything like me, when things finally calm down, your first instinct isn't to rest. It's to ask, what's next? To start searching, to start filling, to start moving again, almost like the stillness is something that needs to be fixed. I've just come through a season that felt a lot like that. Stressful, overwhelming, busy in a way that stretched me. New territory that required more from me than I expected it to. And now I've stepped into something different. A quieter space, a calmer rhythm, less pressure, less urgency. And I have caught myself doing something I didn't expect to catch, but it's completely my norm. Trying to fill it, looking for what's next instead of sitting in what is. And maybe you've been there too. That moment where life finally slows down and instead of exhaling, you feel restless. Like you should be doing more, like you're missing something, like the calm is only temporary, so you better hurry up and figure out what the next move is. Today, I want to walk through that with you because there's something powerful in learning how to exist in the in-between. If you've never slowed down to enjoy the quiet seasons, it's probably because no one told you that you could. And that's okay. Welcome to And That's Okay, the podcast that empowers you to master your emotional world. I'm Rena Scott, your host and a passionate believer that every feeling is a signal and every signal holds power. In a world that often tells us to ignore or dismiss our emotions, I'm here to remind you that whatever you're feeling, it's for a reason, and that's okay. Each week I'll dive into a real-life challenge, share relatable experiences, and equip you with the framework to name it, claim it, and navigate it, transforming your feelings into your greatest guides. So let's take a deep breath, lean in, and unlock the power of your emotions. Let's start with the first step. Name it. What are you actually feeling in this season? For me, it isn't just peace. It's restlessness. It's a subtle discomfort. It's the urge to stay busy when I don't need to be. It's this quiet thought in the background, I should be doing something right now. Maybe for you, it sounds like I can't just sit here, or I need to be productive, or what's next? Naming it matters because without it, everything just feels like this vague tension. And we talked about tension a couple of weeks ago and its importance. Today, we're looking to get specific about it. When you name it, you bring it to clarity. You realize this isn't about needing more to do. It's about learning how to be in a space you're not used to. It's about being honest with yourself about the emotional landscape you are currently living. Once you've named what you're feeling, the next crucial step in our framework is to claim it. This is the part where we stop pushing it away, where we stop trying to override it with busyness, where we acknowledge this is where I am right now. You've come through something, a full season, and now you're in transition. And transitions can feel just as uncomfortable as the hard season, just in a different way. Because you're not reacting anymore, you're adjusting, you're recalibrating, you're learning a new pace. And if no one has ever told you this before, you don't have to rush through this part. You don't have to immediately fill the space. You don't have to have the next thing figured out. And if you're feeling that pull to stay in motion, if slowing down feels harder than speeding up, that's okay. If sitting in peace feels unfamiliar, if calm feels like something you don't quite trust yet, that's okay. If you're in between seasons and you're not sure what to do with this space, that's okay. Because this matters. This isn't weakness, it's a fundamental part of being. Claiming your feelings means you've given yourself permission to experience them fully, without attaching labels of if they're good or bad. It means understanding that emotions are messengers, not masters. But I'll tell you what, if you do not harness them or learn the message that they are trying to tell you, they will override your life. They tell us something about our inner world, about our needs, about our fears, about our desires. And when we claim them, we take back our power. We stop fighting against ourselves and start listening. This validation, this acceptance, it's a profound act of self-compassion. It's the antidote, really, of being brushed off or told to simply move on. Your feelings are valid, they are real, and they deserve your attention. So embrace them, because in that embrace, you will find the strength to move forward. Now let's talk about what to do in this space without rushing out of it. These are simple, intentional ways to move through this transition season in a way that serves you. 1, create a pause point in your day. Pick one moment, morning, afternoon, evening, I don't care, whatever fits best within your schedule in your day, but you have to make this a non-negotiable moment for you. So pick a time that you can commit to every single day, or at least 90% of the time, because yes, life happens. And in that pause point, I want you to sit down. No phone, no distractions, and ask yourself, what feels different in my life right now compared to a few weeks ago? This helps your mind catch up to your reality, because when life slows down, your thoughts often don't right away. This pause point builds awareness, and it helps you settle into the present instead of chasing what's next. Then I want you to replace what's next with what's here. This is action step number 2. Every time you catch yourself searching for the next thing, pause and shift the question. Instead of, what should I be doing? Ask, what is already good in this moment? It could be a quieter schedule, more time in your day, less pressure, maybe even a slower morning. And this trains your brain to recognize peace instead of resisting it. Number 3, set one intentional, slow activity per day. Not everything needs to be productive. Choose one thing daily that has no outcome attached to it. Sit outside for 10 minutes. Take a slow walk without tracking steps. Or drink your coffee without multitasking. Enjoy it. The goal isn't accomplishment. The goal is experiencing the moment. For me, this is sitting on my porch in my rocking chair and listening to nature, the birds, the wind, sometimes a light rain. This helps your mind and body learn that stillness is safe. Number 4, reflect on the season you just left. It is very common to get through a stressful, busy, complicated season and not reflect on it. I want you to grab a notebook and answer these 3 questions. What stretched me in that season? What did I learn about myself? And what do I want to carry forward, or what do I want to leave behind? This gives purpose to what you just walked through. And it helps you close that chapter instead of rushing past it. 5, give yourself permission to not fill the space. This one is simple to say, somewhat difficult to implement. At least it is for me, but so powerful. Say it out loud if you need to. I don't have to fill every moment, because space is not a problem to solve. It's something to experience. These steps are not about perfection, but about consistent, gentle practice. They are about giving yourself permission to adapt to your new season, to honor your feelings, and to consciously choose peace over perpetual motion. They're designed to help you build a healthy relationship with stillness and to truly enjoy the calm you've worked so hard to get to. Because reality is that there is most likely another challenging season you will face. So use this time to rest, recover, rejuvenate, reflect, and relax. If this feels hard, if slowing down feels unnatural, if you keep catching yourself trying to speed life back up, that's okay. If you're learning how to exist in a calmer season and it feels uncomfortable, that's okay. If part of you wants to enjoy the peace, but another part of you doesn't quite know how yet, that's okay too. You're learning something new. I want you to think about this. What if this season you're in right now, this transition season, isn't empty? What if it's not a gap to fill, but a space to breathe? What if the calm you are experiencing isn't something to question, but something to receive as a gift? We move through life in cycles, full seasons, heavy seasons, stretching seasons, and then there are these quieter moments, these in-between spaces, these transitions. And maybe the growth here isn't about doing more. Maybe it's about learning how to be still without feeling like you're falling behind. Maybe it's about trusting that you don't have to rush into the next chapter. Maybe it's about recognizing that peace doesn't need to be earned. It can be experienced. So instead of asking yourself, what's next? Try asking yourself, what would it look like to live fully in this moment just as it is? Let yourself slow down. Let yourself notice. Let yourself be in this season without trying to change it. Because there is something here for you, and you don't want to miss it by rushing past it. Learning to sit in the calm, learning to move at a different pace, learning to exist without constantly searching. That's growth too. And if it feels uncomfortable while you are learning, that's okay. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of And That's Okay. I hope our conversation left you feeling validated, empowered, and equipped with practical steps to name it, claim it, and navigate it in your own life. If you found value in today's message, please subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who needs to hear that their feelings are valid too. And if you're ready to dive deeper into transforming your emotional landscape, you'll definitely want to grab a copy of my book, And That's Okay. It's available on Amazon or through my website. Just check the link in my bio or the captions of this episode. For daily inspirations, reflections, and more tools to support your growth, come connect with me on social media. I'd love to hear how you are applying the Name It, Claim It, Navigate It framework in your own life. Before we wrap up, a quick reminder. I'm not a licensed doctor or therapist. I'm simply sharing experiences and insights that have helped me and countless others along the way. My mission is to empower you with tools, not to replace professional medical advice. Remember, whatever you're feeling or going through, you have feelings, and that's okay.